Holy shit.
I know.
Hello, I'm Fonzie, and this is Hero. And welcome to the Hero and Fonzie show for the Korra review. Stingers is the chapter.
No, Stinger.
Stingers. Whether it's plural or not, it's a... wow.
It's a pretty slow episode, but when you get to like almost the end, that's when the most shocking things happen. This is when shit gets real. So, if you haven't seen the episode, spoilers. If you want to see the episode, you can actually go to the nick.com site where they actually upload the episodes. And, oh boy.
To begin is a difficult thing to do in this one because...
it is pretty slow.
Let's just say it starts very CSI-like, very cop show-like.
Mm-hmm.
With Mako trying to find out who was the one responsible for stealing shipments from...
Well, no. Well, we have the shipment and also for the bombing.
Yeah, well, he thinks that they're both related, so...
Mm-hmm.
He tries to do this and actually goes so far as to ask a gang called the Triple Threats for help.
Yeah, to pull a sting operation outside of the police.
Out of Beifong's jurisdiction.
Yeah, out of Beifong's jurisdiction. And it turns out it was a double cross on Mako and Asami, and her business is not doing well, and when they find out that all her stuff has been stolen.
Yep, and it was all down to the point where he literally asks Bolin to help, but Bolin's being a...
dick.
Well, no, Bolin's being nut-talk. He's
Nut-talk.
forgetting that he's... I think sooner or later he's not going to be Bolin. He's going to be nut-talk.
And, okay, before we move on, should we talk about the movers? I'm not going to call them movers. I think that's kind of dumb. I'm going to call them movies. Great parody of the old black and white movies, and especially, I mostly saw it as like a parody of like the George Reeves Superman.
It's like they threw in all the old, like, showcasing of old movies and shows. You know, like Rin Tin Tin, the old Superman cartoon, Flash Gordon.
No, not the Superman, the George Reeves. That was the live action.
Well, I call it more of a cartoon because it was based off of a cartoon.
Man, whatever. We were watching, you also mentioned like Flash Gordon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had that very feel. And okay, when they showed like Unalak's lair.
Mm-hmm.
I immediately shout out Castle Grayskull.
I'm laughing more at the fact that Ulawak himself looks like a... They got a great interpretation of it, and by I mean great, I mean completely backwards.
Okay, it was a great... I think it was a shout out to the previous series. You know, you remember that play they went to?
Yeah.
That was a great shout out to that.
I couldn't stop laughing. It's an awesome scene, and it's just... there's just so much fun with it. I think they just had so much fun writing that particular scene where they're thinking, how do we make Ulawak look like a bastard? How do we make him look really evil? Let's throw in coattails big enough so that it arcs. It looks like devil horns.
No, and also his facial, he has that long thing, like the Fire Lord had.
Oh, we can't forget. I've gone back to the Korra episodes, and I have not seen Ulawak actually do an evil laugh. So they're really going all out.
That's because he never will. But we love those scenes, and they also did like where the movies, these the kind of movie they were doing, were like the serials back in the 30s and 40s, especially with Superman, because that's what they originally were. They were like these very short serials before the main feature. Kind of like how nowadays it's the trailers before the main feature.
I know they used to do that a lot for the big cinematic movies that came out.
Mhm.
They would always like give you previews and news articles of stuff that was going on in the world, kind of like a mini CNN.
Welcome to News of the World.
Yeah, but the real grit of the episode literally is in the second half, being that things have looked dark and it seems that Mako is taking on all the responsibility now.
Yeah, and but we're not going to talk about how if we might go back to Mako and Asami, which I don't really care.
It's more of a relationship dramatic thing. It's just to add drama.
But there are 2 points that are very shocking.
I will not.
No. We're going to say it because we already said there will be sports. We already said it.
All right. If you really, really don't want spoilers right now,
leave it now. Leave it now.
I will not think of you any differently. Because this is by far one of the best. You know what? No one could do it better than this.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't have expected this to happen.
Yeah, and it turns out the big reveal, the person who hired the triple threats,
the one who's also behind the plastic explosives and the remote explosives and the attack on the
cultural building was Varric.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I did not see that coming. I wish I could pull. I wish I could use that Office clip where he goes, "No, God, please, no!
Oh gosh,
no!"
If you want to see a reaction face, this was my reaction face when I saw it.
Yeah, he was just like that.
My double chin acted weird when I saw that.
And okay, I think the reason why this was so shocking was because from the very first episode, he was so likable that you never thought he was going to be a bad guy.
Evident to the contrary now.
Like, how he's always around. And how he was crazy. It's like,
yeah, but
that should have tipped us off.
Crazy's different. Boomy was crazy. This guy was like Boomy crazy, but he was just so inventive with it.
He was Howard Hughes crazy.
But to see him like this now, I wonder what the hell is the one with this.
Okay, the look on his face when he turns the chair, like,
he just looks evil. He looks like the Grinch.
No, he looks like those James Bond villains. Hello, Mr. Bond.
I like my cat to stroke now, thank you. But that's only the first one. The second one actually comes at the very end of the episode.
When, of course, somehow is...
Yeah, does the Avatar belong in this episode? It is her series.
Yeah, but here's the important part, is that like she's washed away on an island, which we found out that the fire sages find her, and turns out she lost her memory. Now, a lot of people will say, "Oh, that is so cliche. That's such a stupid plot point." No, I think this is actually a good thing because, from the very beginning, we slowly started to dislike her character.
Oh yeah,
she was getting worse and worse and worse as a character. Now that she lost her memories, and we all know she's going to get them back. We all know it. But when she gets her memories back, she could be a better character because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already seen clips. Is that like probably in the next episode, we're going to see the first Avatar, and she's probably going to see the origins of the Avatar, and maybe that's what triggers her memory, and also helps her grow as a character, and maybe be a better character.
Well, I'm really surprised to see what we'll see next, especially for the Avatar series, being that the Avatar has amnesia. The supposed good character is now somehow evil. Bolin is being Bolin. And Mako is now caught in a storm of drama and wondering what to do with it.
He just put himself in a whole heap of trouble.
Oh, that Mako boy.
He just put himself in a whole heap of trouble.
Didn't you just say that?
Oh, yeah. No, but I just think it's funny because I love the Dukes of Hazzard's reference.
Of course you do.
Oh, and...
You look like one.
Oh, you know what? Oh, we forgot to say in the previous episode that there's a Sokka statue.
Oh yeah, he caught it before I did. The cultural embassy outside of it has a statue.
That was where the old council was before they actually became a republic. The statue in front of it is Sokka holding his boomerang and not his meteor sword.
Well, you remember he lost the damn thing, and this boomerang became his, I guess,
his trademark.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like his meteor sword better because why did he lose it?
Dropped it out of an airship. It happens. But anyways, that was it for Stinger, for the chapter of Korra. So at this point, I'm not sure what to expect, but tune in to watch. And once again, if you sat through this and are disappointed about the spoilers, it's your own fault.
Yeah, so no shame on us, shame on you.
I don't know, I've got a lot of shame. And as Fonzie, I'm signing off, and so is Hero.